Hey folks, it's Dr. Sam, and I want to talk to you today about the lymph system and your eyes. So the lymph system is one of the most important parts of our body. It helps us with our immune system. It also helps us with our detoxification pathways, and it's a huge network in our body that helps us with our circulation. So I wanted to talk about how the eyes have their own lymph system. If we look at the anatomy of the eye, the eyelids have a very large lymphatic function. And when we start developing inflammation, things like blepharitis, meibomian gland dysfunction, or even dry eye syndrome, some of the reasons why we develop that inflammatory response is because our lymphatic system is not working properly in the eyelids. Now, that's the outside part of the eyelid, but on the inside part of the eyelid, we have something called the conjunctiva. And for those of us who've ever had pink eye, the inside part of the eyelid has a very important function in our lymphatic health. And it's very susceptible to getting bacterial and viral infections. And this has to do partly because our lymphatic health is not working properly. Now, another area that's very important is something called the Canal of Schlem and the trabecular meshwork. These are lymphatic channels inside the eye that help us with glaucoma. So if you're suffering any vascular disease like glaucoma, you're probably having some problems with your lymphatic system, which would be these vessels, these very tiny vessels that help us with aqueous production and aqueous flow inside the eye. All right, so for any of you that suffer floaters out there, let's talk about vitreous health. So the vitreous is the gel sac where floaters start to grow. And if you do suffer floaters, you probably have an issue with lymphatic health in the vitreous gel. Okay, so there are three strategies I would use to improve your lymphatic health in the eye. The first is using natural eye drops. And there are two techniques I like to use. One is the eye massage, and the other is the eye bath. The second thing that I would recommend doing is getting some craniosacral therapy. Now, I'm an optometrist and I've also studied craniosacral therapy. I've been a craniotherapist for a long time, and there's a really strong connection between our lymphatic health and the cerebral spinal fluid. So cranial work can really help open up the lymphatic system. And number three, do what I'm doing right now. Get exercise every day. One of the best exercises to improve the lymph health is going for a walk, about 20 minutes a day. So yes, there is a very strong connection between the eyes, lymphatic health, and eye disease. And there are things that you can do to boost your lymphatic health in the eye, which will preserve your vision for a lifetime. So that's my message for today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Please send your comments to me. I'd love to hear from you.